When I was a little girl, I wished I was a boy. I tagged along behind the gang and wore me corduroys. Everybody said I only did it to annoy, but I was gonna be an engineer. Mama told me, can't you be a lady? Your duty is to make me the mother of a pearl. Wait until you're older, dear, and maybe you'll be glad that you're a girl. Dainty as a Dresden statue, gentle as a Jersey cow, smooth as silk, gives creamy milk. Learn to coo, learn to moo, that's what you do to be a lady now. When I went to school, I learned to write and how to read, some history, geography, and home economy. And typing is a skill that every girl is sure to need, to while away the extra time until the time to breed. Then they had the nerve to say, what would you like to be? I says, I'm gonna be an engineer. No, you only need to learn to be a lady. The duty isn't yours for to try and run the world. An engineer could never have a baby. Remember, dear, that you're a girl.
Yeah. It's creating dreams for other people. So at its best, it's the most exciting job there is, and the most important in some ways. But you also are having such a good time that you don't realize sometimes how miserable you are. And it's a very difficult place to work if you're a woman, and especially if you're anyone of color. It's a racist, sexist, homophobic, corporate entity.
Sorry. No, it's okay. You're all right. Just answer me this. How do you feel about her? Nothing analytical. Just, how do you feel?
I feel that she's fucking amazing.
Dude. Cheers.
Cheers.
From Metropolis to Ex Machina, spanning the whole epoch of the sci-fi genre, male scientists creating enslaved female cyborgs is a narrative that has been used on countless occasions. In Fritz Lang's Metropolis, we see the beautiful and magnificent miracle of birth. Man foolishly believes he can create the perfect woman born without free will, but with the implicit desire to serve his nefarious ends. In John Hughes' Weird Science, this imagined magical vixen is always available and eager to please. She is conceived by the minds of two sexually repressed teenagers.
That's not a bad idea.
Lisa teaches them how to be confident and believe in themselves through confrontation of authority and sexual conquest.
Actually making a girl. Just like Frankenstein. Except cuter.
The two young men have given birth to their dream woman, and as such, she is here to bring their unconscious fears to the surface, to be conquered, to achieve adulthood.
She's alive! Alive!
We have her mind. Structured gel. I had to get away from certain...
In Ex Machina, this godlike ability of man to create the complexity of a woman's mind appeals directly to the already primed, predominantly male chauvinist viewer. In reinforcing the biblical male creation myth that woman is born of man and that the root of all sin is woman. Sci-fi genre only serves to bolster this cliche, missing the opportunity to challenge the status quo.
I think it's the next model. It's going to be the real breakthrough.
When you make a new model, what do you do with the old one?
Well, I download the mind, unpack the data, add in the new routines I've been writing. And to do that, you end up partially formatting so the memories go. But the body survives, and Ava's body's a good one. You feel bad for Ava? Feel bad for yourself, man.
Everything is about sexing up the female characters. Everything is about that.
The hypersexualized cyborg goddess archetype demands the constant male gaze to give her validity and a reason to exist. Outside of the dual role of innocent love interest and evil seductress, female characters just do not exist in Metropolis or any other film with the notable exceptions of Alien and Tank Girl. Men swoon and fall into a trance at the seductive power of attraction of the femme fatale. In Weird Science, every man is at Lisa's mercy, with the age-old patriarchal excuse of being justified idiots, dumbfounded by her beauty, and therefore easy for the audience to sympathise with.
Do you know what I would like to do?
Shower with thunder.
In Ex Machina, the position of enslavement to desire is reinforced by the stereotype of the geekish, debauched voyeur man who stares endlessly at the object of his affection, almost drooling with pure wonder at just how amazing Ava is. The subtext is that even though the man is under her sexual power, he is not as low as the object of his gaze.
Certainly the things that I heard all the time was turn her loose, which means sex her up. But the thing that bothered me much more than that really was, and the reason I got out of the feature writing business to begin with and wrote my first novel, was that after the Saw franchise became so popular, I write thrillers and horror, and I was being told regularly in meetings to write torture porn. Everybody wanted really that excessive violence and misogynistic violence. I was asked to write rape and torture, which I will not do.
In Metropolis, cyborg Maria entices the male crowd into action. The gathered masses respond without resistance, and like animals to her feminine powers. Rotwang, the creator, has an evil plan to flood the workers' homes by inciting chaos as cyborg Maria gleefully dances the workers to their own demise. In Weird Science, Lisa is a destructive influence and a symbol of male-engineered female power. Like Thatcher in the 80s, this misconstructed, postmodernist, aggressive female is a force of constant confrontation and violence. The only crime the boys commit is being guilty of trusting a dangerous woman.
Dial the police, Lucy. Dial the damn police and give me the phone. Jesus God. Oh, Christ. Oh, Lord God. Oh. Oh.
Go ahead.
Make your day.
Hi.
Ex Machina again returns to the plot device of making Ava irresistible to Caleb, and she uses this weakness to his and men's downfall.
In what way?
He isn't your friend.
Ava was a rat in a maze, and I gave her one way out. To escape, she'd have to use self-awareness, imagination, manipulation, sexuality, empathy, and she did. Now, if that isn't true AI, what the fuck is?
So my only function was to be someone she could use to escape.
Yeah.
The female cyborg is the source of all blame. Nathan creates Ava, who kills him, which is like committing suicide by proxy, and therefore she is just a vehicle for Nathan's unconscious. This poses the existential question at the heart of most sci-fi films. Can you ever really trust a woman? No matter the answer to that question, the female cyborg has consistently been a dangerous sexual predator, leading all men powerlessly to their disaster.
Okay. Fucking unreal.
As features, you have, in a good year, you have 3% female directors in feature films. More typically 1.5% feature directors.
Sci-fi cinema in particular allows humanity to imagine itself anew without an anchor to the past or present. Our wildest dreams of equality could come alive, but time and time again, all Western society can muster is the same male characters that play directly into the misogynistic theme of not seeking a real relationship, as it is easier to build a woman from scratch than to understand one made of flesh and bone.
When I was a little girl, I wished I was a boy. I tagged along behind the gang and wore me corduroys. Everybody said I only did it to annoy, but I was gonna be an engineer. Mama told me, can't you be a lady? Your duty is is to make me the mother of a pearl. Wait until you're older, dear, and maybe you'll be glad that you're a girl. Dainty as a dressed-in statue, gentle as a Jersey cow, smooth as silk, gives creamy milk. Learn to coo, learn to moo, that's what you do to be a lady now. When I went to school, I learned to write and how to read, some history, geography, and home economy. And typing is a skill that every girl is sure to need to while away the extra time until the time to breed. Then they had the nerve to say, what would you like to be? I says, I'm gonna be an engineer. No, you only need to learn to be a lady. The duty isn't yours for to try and run the world.